Hello everyone, and welcome back to Volume 2 for Frosty Madness. Um, this time he's also playing Lulu. Uh, sorry, my dog is playing in the background. He just found his ball. So yeah, again we have the thing that you start a spell before you actually get into the back into the lane. You don't skill it, like I mentioned in the first video. Okay, just opening something to eat as well. But it was a really good ward cover, or jungle cover, sorry. A really good jungle cover you made. So this matchup is gonna be a little bit harder, since you're facing a Leona. It is doable, but it's gonna be way harder than facing the Alasa. Okay. So yeah, the thing is, right now you should be focusing on pushing just with your auto attacks. It doesn't have to be spells, but you need to focus on doing it with auto attacks all the time. And then never try to get in melee range. When you see someone that is within your auto attack range, that is around that range here that I'm drawing here. If you see them within that range, there should be a little danger bell binging in your head and telling you, I need to back off, this is dangerous. I need to back off, this is dangerous. Okay? And now you actually hit level 2 before them, meaning you could actually go a little bit more aggressive before they hit level 2. It's really important that you can abuse someone for not having the level advantage. And it should have exhausted way earlier. Let's take that back a notch. Yeah, so Leona's going in. What you're gonna do is you have just used your stuff, so you're just gonna out-attack. Here you should have exhausted. You can see Varus is taking way too much damage. Exhaust would be on a place right here, and then you should just have kept on out-attacking the Leona to make some pressure off. Varus decides to flash, so you have to go back in. Okay? So yeah, that is pretty much what happened. Sadly, you didn't get the shield back. Don't need to use that much. Just try to out-attack on the turret. Just last hit them. Careful that you're not staying in a way to defensive position. If you're standing all the way back here, it's easy for Leona and Sivir to punish your AD carry. You should always try to stick on a line with your AD carry, and since it's a bot lane, the line is going to be a little curved, like you can see I'm drawing here. Defensive is behind the AD carry, Offensive is slightly in front, so this area up here is aggressive, offensive position. If you want, you can check the playlist that is here, and a video is mentioned passive and aggressive positioning, where I explain it to another student as well. And now it actually happens what I've just talked about. They punish your AD carry without you being able to react or do something about it. Yes. It's the same thing that happens because of your position, and now the second time they went in, you didn't have any mana left, so you couldn't respond to it. I was just about to say you maybe should have recalled. This is really good that you started with your side zone. Started on your side zone, I mean. Try to slow them, you need to slow them. Yeah. You should not spare your exhaust either. From the last game, you're also holding it a little bit back. I'm not saying the exhaust could save bearers in this point at the game. Probably not. But yeah, I hope you get the point still. Oh, chill. Oh, thank God. Okay. So you escape with 100 HP around that, and you go back into the fight. That was just serving yourself. Don't do that. If you are having less than 20% HP, I would never go back into a fight. And especially Lulu, you can do that with Janna maybe. If you can reach the AD carry and just shield him. But otherwise, I wouldn't do it. Lulu has to get a lot closer than a Janna, and you went too close, which gave the kill immediately to Severe. How much gold did you have? I had probably bought a single green ward, because you are lacking wards on the bot lane as well. I know you are fighting a lot, but you're really lacking. And now you can see they are level 6, where you are 3 and 4, so they will just pwn your ass all the time. There's no reason you can fight. There's no way you can even stay at the turret. You are just gonna die every single time. And I think Varus is trolling now. Yeah, he is. I would actually say if you lost the lane so hard and you can absolutely do nothing, of course you need XP. But it's really important that you stick with the team and use their protection in order to get a little bit back into the game. Right now, you are kind of holding a turret that you wouldn't be able to hold anyways. It's actually better for you to lose the turret and then farm under the next turret instead of keeping this one alive. So you should have been a Drake, or you should try to roam. Roam to mid lane or something else. Because let me put it this way, League of Legends is all about pressure, right? How much pressure are you putting in the bot lane right now? I know you are the only one in the bot lane right now, but you really need to see if you can get more pressure on the map. You will not be able to do it from the bot lane. Now you can see Talon is coming, so now it's actually worth it. Need to help him. I wouldn't have used it like that. Okay, you're really good. Ultimate! Ooh, that was close. Oh no, not the 6! Oh no, you ulted again the wrong one. I think you should practice on ulting the right one. You have done it with the Lux last game and you did it with the Talon this game as well. It really has to be spot on with Lulu's spells for her to really shine. Okay. So let's see, do I have the side stone now? Yeah, you should have. Good. And now is actually what you should have done in the first place. Just be at the second tier turret. There's no way you could stay down there. Just leave the Varus alone. Just help the Talon as good as you can. Nice. The outside attack is real. Now you need to focus on speeding him up as soon as your cooldown comes up. You should speed the Talon up there. So much better ultimate this time. Why did you run back? Is it because you saw the Amumu? You should always run if you again, especially with Lulu. It really counts. 20% HP or lower, go away. Just go away. And by the way, the Spellfield's Edge, I would have bought that in this game, yeah. But I would probably take some more points. I probably only have 2 points at this point at the game. In Glitterlands, 3 in Polymorph, and the rest in your shields. That's called Health Picks, right? Yeah, Health Picks. The shield because of the burst. The Glitterlands because it is a Leona, she's melee. And I would take some points in your Polymorph because you want to increase the duration of the CC that you can bring. Yeah? You're a little slow with your spells. You could have used that Glitter Lance way before. Okay, so here now you're running away. I want you to use it right now. Instead you're using it here. You're using it more aggressive. Then you to also kite it back. You need to be able to do both of the things. Be aggressive and kiting. Now as support you need to be very careful because they can easily burst down the talent and Varus is pretty much a free kill. Yeah, there you go. When you see that the situation that I just described, you will not ever use your polymorph because you need it in case they engage, and you don't want to spend mana either because you want to have mana to polymorph people and ultimate. That's really important. Really, really good. So you're watching and see the sugar. I have probably used the speed for sugar to come into the lane. You are facing a lot of people and you need the talent. You really, really need your talent. So now it's kiting time. Kite the best you have learned. Oh, you don't have any mana anymore. Okay. Again, I wouldn't recommend Frostprince Claim. Now you are in the opposite direction. You are about to lose the game. So what you want to do, instead of building the 6 Hairbringer, which I kind of recommended to you last time, because you were snowballing, this time you're losing. So this is another situation. So right now you need a defensive item. And how would you know what defensive item you should build? Well, you look at the enemy team and kind of see, okay, what kind of damage are they doing? Let's see, Wukong does physical damage, 6 magic damage, a lot of it. Leona does kind of okay magic damage, not much, but she's doing some magic damage. Rexa is doing quite some physical damage, just from a champion. And Severe does a lot of physical damage. That's the first thing. Okay, so they have 1, 2, 3 physical damage versus 1.5, let's say that, magical damage. So now we're looking at the other point. Who is fed? Who has the kill? Who has the farm? And we can see that Severe and the 6 are pretty much equal. They are equally fed. Meaning it's kind of hard for you now to decide what item you should build. But if you look at your team, you can see that Amumu has Frozen Heart, which should help a little bit with the Severe. So what you could do is run for the Aegis instead. That would be a really, really good item for you, especially because they have a lot of AoE magical damage. And you can do a lot for your team by denying some of it with having Aegis. Careful not to stack with AoE. It's really, really important that you never stand on the same point as your team if you are facing AoE damage. Well, 1, you get the same damage, but 2, and most important to think about if you're a support player, you'll get hit by CC as well. And you as support for the team will never get hit by CC, because if you do so, you'll not be able to protect your team from the CC that they are getting hit by as well. So if you're trying to dodge the CC by not standing with your team, you'll be able to react on behalf of your team. slightly lower kill to flash versus a mobile champion. But yeah, you're definitely not afraid to use your flash. You could be a really good Annie player, I think. By the way, you are always using the polymorph on the Leona when she already has engaged. There's not coming more to see from her, except her ultimate, and she will be able to do that anyways. So there's no reason to pull him off a Leona. Pull him off the damage dealer instead, the procs or passive, because that is what deals damage. Remember that you can use your glitter lance from Yamuma as well. What you did right now was you gave up on your positioning. Let's just take it really slow. Yeah. Amuma does this and you are gonna give him some help so he can keep on following the Severe. Right now you're giving totally up on your positioning. You are between two of the enemy team. This is not a good position to be in. So you have to exhaust someone to be able to deal with it, and it doesn't really matter for me which one it is, because you need to do something, or you will get, yeah, or you'll die pretty fast. So let's see if we can get you back in the game. Yes, it's really good that you stay behind and protect the base, even though Lulu has a hard time dealing with what's called super minions. And every support has that problem, so we are not very good at protecting bases, but it has to be done. So yeah, I'm glad you're taking care of it. Morellonomicon is a really strong item with Lulu, but in this case I wouldn't say it's worth it. You are losing the game or about to lose it, and they don't have any hardcore heal wreck or heal champions in the game. Exhausted. Yeah, good one. Really good. This time you're exhausted as soon as you could. Yeah, just keep on going. That's stupid 6. Sad little Momo with no friends, crying all the way up to Severe, up to Leona, sorry, and Severe. Really good that you got the Aegis. It's just a little too late that you got it. That's the only thing I have a problem with. Be careful with your cooldowns. You really have to think about them. Because if you're using one cooldown, of course you will not have it up. Which means you are actually giving the enemy the opportunity to do something in that period of time where you have your abilities on cooldown. So it's really, really important that you consider the consequences every time you use an ability. I hope you get that point. It's really, really important, and that will help you a lot. Also, you can abuse that. If the enemy support in the bot lane, for example, is not paying attention to her or his abilities, you can easily punish him or her for it by simply using the window of time where it is on cooldown to actually get more pressure on the map by poking or trading or whatever. It could be, yeah? I hate it when I do that. Mm. Good choice for your ultimate, really, really good. Now I just need to get him back. The game is lost, sorry, it is. Oh my god. Never mind, I'm writing it somewhere else. Okay. Good. I hope you enjoyed the pointers that I gave you, and if you have trouble with how you should work with them, please contact me anytime.